Hello everybody and welcome back to the Journey playthrough. It's time for the end of our journey as we reach this snowy area at the foot of the mountain. Now, I'm really not quite sure what my friend is trying to do here. It's like, that was very funny slapstick moment, friend. Why are you trying to climb that? There is nothing back here. Are you telling me I missed something? What is it, friend? Please tell me. Either way, there is no going back from this moment. The only way left is to climb the mountain. It was at this point that I thought, friend, I'm sorry. If you're just going to just muck about over there, then I'm going to have to go on without you. And I thought, oh, so long, friend. Our journey was a lovely one, and thank you for it. But yes, our final climb is treacherous. And it's so cold that our ability to fly is so slowly sapped away. And our robes and our scarf gradually begin to freeze. But our friend decided he wasn't going to leave us alone just yet. So, if you remain close to your friend or companion, I don't know exactly the type of relationship you will have forged with your companion, then if you huddle together you can retain your flight power and stay warm, which is just really quite wonderful. Once you get behind these stone things, just stay there for a bit until the blizzard has passed, because otherwise you will lose a bit of your scarf. Or at least you'll be flung quite a ways back. And that's just not helpful. Our friend here is a little bit of a daredevil, but I thought, friend, please don't be silly. I want to make it to the top of this mountain alongside you, if I can. But basically, once you get past this little bit here, the blizzard will subside for at least a while. And if you just edge on over to here, there's a poor cloth creature that's suffering. And what you want to do is you just want to guide it over to this little hole here, where it can try and stay warm. Yeah, the struggle is so real throughout this section. It's really quite powerful. I mean, really, I think it's this sort of power that caused Journey to be the success that it was. I mean, after it was released, it won 8 awards at the DICE Awards, which included Game of the Year, Outstanding Innovation in Gaming, Casual Game of the Year, Outstanding Achievement in Game Direction, Outstanding Achievement in Art Direction, Outstanding Achievement in Online Gameplay, Outstanding Achievement in Original Music Composition, and Outstanding Achievement in Sound Design, and additionally nominated for Downloadable Game of the Year, Outstanding Achievement in Gameplay Engineering, and Outstanding Achievement in Story. The soundtrack was also nominated for the Grammy Award for Best Score Soundtrack for Visual Media at the 2013 Grammys, making it the first video game soundtrack to be nominated for that category, even though it did not win. And it went on to win 5 awards at the 2013 BAFTAs: Artistic Achievement, Audio Achievement, Game Design, Online Multiplayer and Original Music, as well as being nominated for Best Game, Game Innovation and Story. It then went on to win 6 awards at the annual Games Developer Choice Awards: Best Audio, Best Game Design, Best Visual Arts, Best Downloadable Game, the Innovation Award and the Game of the Year. And I think it's certainly worthy of all of those awards because it's breathtaking. I think Christian Donlan of Eurogamer was quite on the money when he described it as a non-denominational religious experience that, with the addition of another player, moves the game beyond metaphors and it becomes like a pilgrimage. And my friend here was really being quite the daredevil, and he got hurt rather badly. I remember just being like, going, "No, friend, what are you doing? Don't go out! You're going to get caught!" And he did. I was just like, "No, friend, please no, I need you." And here is where your final glyph can be found. There are, I'm pretty sure, 10 throughout the game, and I believe that there are 20 or 21 glowing symbols. I believe I have shown them all off. I hope I have anyway. If you collect all of the symbols, then you will get the trophy Transcendence, and I can't remember what you get if you get all of the ancient glyphs, but I'm pretty sure you also... Oh, it's the History Trophy, because it gives you the history of these mysterious people. And once again, our friend is being particularly reckless. And it's just like, friend, just take it slow. Let these monsters pass over us. Stay sheltered. And it will all be fine. God, even just watching this back, it's... It just feels really... Oh god, how to put it? It feels really threatening. It isn't actually in gameplay terms, because obviously our friend here has been hit numerous times and still not dead. But just the way the music works and the sound design and the visuals just all work together to make you feel really unsettled. And the way the game affects your emotions is, as I'm sure you have been able to tell, particularly magnificent, because it can be so powerful. And this is our final challenge. Horrendous winds are going to try and push us back. But we're just going to keep forging onward. We refuse to be held back. And so we will reach the top of this mountain. I believe the pieces of music throughout this final section have been Crossing, Reclamation, and then I believe this is Nadir. I'm not 100% sure on that, but they're all wonderful pieces of music. But now that we have made it past that, it's time to try and make our final last-ditch struggle to the top of the mountain. We saw what we were going to be faced with in that vision. Hopefully we can force our way up there. But it seems so far away, and as the wind batters us, our scarf is being ripped to shreds, and there's nothing we can do about it. Even as we climb, the mountain seems to not get any closer. In fact, it seems to be getting further and further away. As the storm begins to take its toll on us. And so, with the help of our guides, we're being flung towards the summit as this piece of musical perfection plays. It's called Apotheosis, which is just so apt. And it's easily one of the greatest pieces of video game music I have ever heard in my life. And now we get to soar through the skies, and just this entire sequence is everything for Journey. It encapsulates the beauty, the joy of playing, and it's just magical. Now, Apotheosis is the highest point in the development of something, a culmination or a climax, or the elevation of someone to a divine status. And I can think of no better words for this section of the game. Austin Wintory, who composed the soundtrack, has gone on record as saying this particular track wasn't completed until very, very late in the development cycle, like maybe a couple of months before the game was released, because he had so much trouble in capturing the right tone and the right mood for this, because it's got to be joyous and euphoric, but there's got to be a twinge of melancholy, and it's got to be insanely beautiful, and just encapsulate all of the emotions that you have felt across this journey. And I think it does such a wonderful job that you can't help but feel emotional throughout this final stretch of the game. It's just simply magnificent. If you wanted to watch this entire sequence without me blathering over it, I wholeheartedly recommend you check out the non-commentary version of this that I've done, because it is just really quite profound as we climb towards the summit. But in our joyous flight, we appear to have lost our friend. And so, despite spending so much time with them, we must finish our journey alone. Walking slowly but surely into the light. With these final steps into the light, Our journey is complete. And now we get the absolutely stunning credits piece that is I Was Born for This, sung by Elizabeth Scott, and it's just gorgeous. It features numerous different languages, and it's a perfect end to this game, I think. Because you've had the absolute joy of Apotheosis, and then you get the revelation that we were born for this. This was the whole point of our journey. What lies beyond the summits isn't important. Your imagination of the destination is much more important. And as is generally always the case, it's not the destination that matters, it's the journey. And I think this game really shows off that idea. Because really this can be a very profound and poignant experience. I mean, I was not expecting to come across that friend on this journey. I really wasn't. But then, they really made it for me. It was just... Every time you play this game, you get a new experience, because you never know who you're going to meet. I love that anonymous nature to your the online play, because then you're just working towards a common goal. It doesn't matter that you can't speak. You work together, and it's just very powerful. Obviously, then you have the stunning visuals and the art style, which is just out of this world. The absolutely phenomenal soundtrack, and then at the end of the day, the fact that the gameplay is so minimal by design, and it's so short also by design, those as issues kind of crumble away, because the overall experience is so wonderfully powerful. And while I don't think this game will be for everyone, or is for everyone, it's certainly a game that I would recommend experiencing at least once, because it is absolutely stunning, and deserved every bit of the success that it got. It really did. I love this game to pieces now, and I never thought that would happen. But then I suppose it does play into a lot of the things that I really like in video games. So it makes sense, but either way, I would definitely say, if you get the opportunity, play Journey. It's wonderful. It really is. As you can see, it all led back to where it began. Thank you so much to Alopi for joining me on this journey. You were absolutely wonderful. Thank you to all of you guys watching for joining me on this journey. I hope you have found this game as wonderful as I have. I hope you've enjoyed it. There is one part of extras coming next to show off a few little extra bits and bobs, but that is it for now. Thank you all so much. See you next time.